Welcome to the Happiness Alchemy podcast for magical women craving business, life, and spiritual growth. Stay with me to expand and empower yourself to live a life you love. Episode number 3. 3 money miracle keys beyond the law of attraction. There has been no shortage of press in the last decade about the law of attraction, and I think we know where that mainly originated. But all of this attention on one of the universal laws is fantastic, and it did get a lot of people searching and a lot of people kind of looking around. One of the reasons for that is because it's incomplete. A lot of the information that was shared with the public is incomplete. So that has a lot of people feeling a little bit frustrated. So we're told to think positive, visualize what you want to achieve, and then allow it to come to fruition. And a lot of people are getting mixed results with this. Some people it is working fantastically for. Other people who have some more work to do, and I'll explain a little bit about that in a moment, are getting super frustrated with this or wondering, why isn't this working for me? Or what am I doing wrong? Or what's wrong with me? So it appears to be working for some people, but not for others. There's a couple of different reasons for this. Today in this podcast, I want to share 3 keys with you beyond what you've learned from the law of attraction that helps you create money miracles. So I just want to help to paint this picture a little bit more, fill in a little bit more pieces of the jigsaw puzzle so that you can continue on with creating your abundant life. So key number one we're going to talk about when it comes to money miracles. So like I said, law of attraction, all of that stuff, visualization, thinking positive, having gratitude, all of those things are good and they're a really good foundation. Now, the next 3 keys that I'm talking about today. Key number 1, your beliefs, your subconscious beliefs, your shadow side. So this is actually where your the energetic vibration that you send out that is going to attract things to you. This is where the vibration comes from, your subconscious mind. So trying to change your conscious thoughts, while that's fun and cool, that's not where the attraction's coming from. It's coming from the subconscious. So even though you might be saying, I am a magnet to money, your body and your energy are screaming, I can't afford that. I don't deserve that much. Money's for other people. I feel shame around the amount of debt that I have. And that's putting out a very different vibration than being a magnet to money. That's actually putting out the opposite vibration of repelling money. So working on your subconscious beliefs is huge, huge, huge. It can make leaps and bounds in your money energy, in what you can allow, what you can attract. So taking some time to dive into your subconscious beliefs, these can be adjusted. There are multiple modalities out there for adjusting your subconscious beliefs. The one that I recommend the most, and I think that it was kind of my gateway energy work, was EFT tapping. So go ahead and check that out to start shifting up your subconscious beliefs. You can also use mindset tactics for doing this. There's lots of different methods that you can work on your subconscious beliefs, but it is important that your subconscious beliefs match up to what you want to believe, right? Whenever we're young, we're imprinted with all of these programs. So the beliefs of society, the beliefs of our parents, the beliefs of the media, and different things that we absorb starting when we're very small children and into, present day. So these programs are in there. A lot of times they're not ours. They don't match what our real values are. So the beliefs are just kind of like ingrained in there. So looking at those, asking yourself, what do I really believe about money? What do I believe to be true about money? And then allowing that to flow out. So you can just kind of be, working with your pen on your journal and just allow that information to flow out and get to know that shadow side of yourself and heal it, forgive those beliefs and release them. So that is key number 1 for creating money miracles. Key number 2 is connecting to your intuition. I'm crazy passionate about this. I cannot stress how important this is. The universe is, and when I say universe, I mean source, God, whatever works for you. The universe is always flowing things to you. It's flowing opportunities to you for you to shift directions, nudges of what actions to take next, guidance, encouragement. all of these things the universe is sending to you consistently. So this is coming from your guides, this is coming from your angels, this is coming from your higher self, all of the different places that it comes from. Now, whenever I'm talking about connecting to your intuition, I don't necessarily mean staying quiet and meditating for 2 hours a day or going like, oh, staring into a crystal ball psychic. It doesn't have to, get that intense. But what you do have to do is you have to practice being present in the moment so that you can notice these things and trusting yourself. I find those are the two biggest areas where people get caught up in following their intuition as they're working to co-create something with the universe, is that they'll see a sign or something and then they'll second guess themselves and say, oh no, you know what, maybe I shouldn't, maybe I shouldn't do that. And that's just coming from your fears and coming from your doubts and things like that. And the more you practice with it and the more you do follow those intuitive hits, the more you're going to trust yourself, because you're proving it to yourself. You're proving it to your subconscious mind that whenever you follow these, amazing things happen. So it just takes a few of them to start to get that momentum up, right? So being present in your day, trusting yourself, huge for following your intuition. And like I said, following your intuition is the fastest way to get to your desired outcome. So trusting your intuition, hugely important. Okay, so just super quick recap here. Money mindset, money miracle energy things to keep in mind beyond the law of attraction. Number 1, your subconscious beliefs. Number 2, following your intuition. There's one more thing actually I want to share about intuition before moving on, and that is tuning into how you're feeling in your body. So your body's pretty well going to give you a very honest response of if something is best for you or if it is not. So whenever you tune into your body, tune into it for just a moment, just to kind of start the calibration process. Breathe into it for a moment. And ask your body, show me what a yes feels like. Show me what the right direction feels like. Just feel that for a moment. Now it's going to feel a little bit different for everybody. For me personally, the right direction feels very grounded. I can feel the bottom of my feet tingle. I can feel my body feels expansive. My heart feels open. My whole body smiles whenever it feels like a yes. So that is a really great indication. Your body might give you some different signs. Trust what comes through. Now go ahead and ask your body, show me a no, and see what that feels like. Feel the difference? So whenever my body tells me no, I get a sinking feeling. I feel smaller. I feel like I'm shrinking. So that is a good indication that it is not necessarily the best path for me right now. So tuning into your body and just, working with it in a really simple way. If you haven't developed those psychic senses yet, it's not a big deal. You can still follow your intuition by paying attention and being in the present. Okay? Moving on to key number 3 for your money miracles is being detached to the outcome. So what I mean by that, and this one is kind of a tricky concept to get until you actually really get it, really witness it, and then you're like, okay, I can see the benefits of this. So when you're really attached to an outcome, so what I mean by that is you need something to happen. It has to happen in a specific way. You're stressed out about it. You're worrying about it. You're telling the universe, this is exactly what I need this is exactly what I need to create, what I need to manifest. That tends to create restriction. It restricts the universal flow of energy. When you're manifesting money, you're actually co-creating it, right? Because manifesting, it's kind of redundant, right? Because everything is a manifestation in the physical world. So I like to use the word co-creation. I find it makes a lot more sense, because you are co-creating with the universe. So in order to co-create with the universe, you need to give it that space. So you need to take off the limits, the restrictions, in order to really allow those miracles to flow. So whenever you're saying this is exactly what it has to be, this is the way it has to come in, you're totally restricting this flow of the universe. So say, for example, you ask for $1,000 cash, saying, I need $1,000 cash by the end of the week. And number 1, using the word need already starts to create that resistance. But that saying that you need a specific thing from a specific place, so saying it's coming from a specific flow of income, and then refreshing the screen and seeing is it here yet? Is it here yet? Is it here yet? that creates so much resistance. And even if you're visualizing, even if you're feeling gratitude, it can be really tricky to co-create with the universe from that space. Taking that same intention of $1,000, being open to it coming in from anywhere, saying thank you in advance, being present in the moment to listen to those whispers from your intuition, asking your subconscious, is there any reason I feel like I can't allow this $1,000 right now? Clearing the subconscious beliefs too. So saying thank you, listening to those intuitive whispers, clearing the subconscious belief, and then allowing the fun and magic that the universe is putting out for you to be recognized and appreciated. Then you forget about it. You release it. You surrender. You cut attachment to the outcome. And you say, I am open to whatever is highest and best. I am open to this space of miracles. So whenever you are feeling the vibration, and even just tune into this in your body as I'm saying it. Whenever you're feeling, I need this to work, it's restricting your flow. Whenever you're instead feeling, how can it get any better than this? I'm having so much fun. I am open to creating with the universe. How does that feel in contrast? It creates an open space. The universe loves an open space because it can rush in with the magic, with the miracles, and then provide you something that creates momentum and keeps things going. So with these 3 keys now in your knowledge, add that to the affirmations, the gratitude, all of the law of attraction, the visuals, all that stuff. And now you're going to start to get somewhere. Now things are going to start happening. Now you're not just banging your head against a wall being like, why isn't this money coming to me? So if you enjoyed this podcast and you're interested in diving more deeply into your money energy, you can join me for my 40-day Money Miracles Challenge. And that's on tracygoody.com. Thank you so much for joining me today. Thanks for listening to the Happiness Alchemy podcast. If you know someone who would resonate with this message, please share this episode with them. Sending so much gratitude. Have an amazing day.